King Charles is keen to freeze Princess Beatrice out of royal family duties and senior roles, according to the Daily Express Royal Correspondent. Richard Palmer told the Royal Roundup that Charles' request to expand the number of Counsellors of State is a deliberate attempt to sideline Beatrice. On Monday, Charles asked Parliament to create 2 new Counsellors of State to deputise for him. The decision means that Prince Harry and Prince Andrew will not be called to deputise for Charles in his absence. The King has sought to add his siblings, Princess Anne and Prince Edward, to the existing councillors, which include the Queen Consort, Prince William, Harry, Andrew, and Beatrice. Discussing the move, Mr. Palmer said, there would be uproar if Harry or Andrew did it. Harry is abroad so he couldn't do it anyway. You need to be in the country. As for Beatrice, I think the purpose of this legislation is to sideline all 3 of them, Harry, Andrew, and Beatrice. Justin, Kate and Prince William U.S. visit behind King's push to change law. Charles asked Parliament to create 2 new Counsellors of State to deputise for him. Image, Getty. Charles asked Parliament to create 2 new Counsellors of State to deputise for him. Image, Getty. He continued, Beatrice hasn't done anything wrong. But she has said she doesn't want to be a full-time working royal, that she wanted a career. I would be surprised if she ever performs the role after this. Mr. Palmer also suggested that William's trip to the U.S. this month may have factored into the urgency of the decision. Beatrice appeared in public last week when she took part in Armistice Day ceremonies. Image, Getty. The royal correspondent said, clearly, one factor may be that William and Kate are going to the U.S. at the end of this month. That may have affected the decision-making because if the king suddenly fell ill or was indisposed in some way, then William would have to come straight back from the U.S. and cut short his visit. There have to be 2 Counsellors of State, as we know, so William would have had to ask someone else to stand in. Charles said the aim of the increase was to ensure the continued efficiency of public business when I am unavailable. It is thought any changes to legislation to increase the number of councillors would be completed later this year before the prospect of the King and Queen Consort going on overseas tours in 2023. Don't miss Prince Harry's new memoir to have biblical resonance. Live blog. Labour put brakes on radical spending plans after Hunt budget. Interview. UK faces flood and heavy rain warning ahead of frosty weekend. Forecast. Prince Harry and Prince Andrew will not be called to deputise for Charles in his absence. Image, Getty. Trending. The request comes after Labour peer Viscount Stansgat questioned the current list of royals able to officiate when the king is not available, given it included one of whom has left public life and the other of whom has left the country. Meanwhile, Beatrice appeared in public last week when she took part in Armistice Day ceremonies. She stepped out alongside her sister Princess Eugenie at the Royal British Legion Industries charity. Eugenie and Beatrice placed a wreath and met staff members and veterans at the charity, which helps the veteran community with employment, homes and welfare support. Read next, Prince Harry's new memoir to have biblical resonance. Crown Princess Mary recycles Dolce & Gabbana pinstripe suit from 2004. Queen's corgi Susan played key role in Wedding with Prince Philip. Meghan and Harry fell out with maker of Netflix series. New clanking could remove Duke and Duchess of Sussex titles under new bill.